People who have been admitted to the psych ward, what happened when you fell in love with another patient? Right now, I'm a normal girl with a normal life. But when I was 17 years old, I was literally insane. All of my friends were random people on the internet that I'd met on Instagram. I was unhealthily obsessed with emo bands like Nirvana. I literally refused to leave the house without black eyeliner. And to help myself sleep, I'd picture myself burning down my school. Like, that literally made me feel relaxed. I obviously never did anything to hurt anyone. It's just that my mind was completely screwed up. And it wasn't even like my childhood was extremely traumatizing or anything. My parents were kind people who wanted the best for me. So I didn't even blame them when they put me into a psych ward. It was their last resort. And on my first day, I met a guy called Phil. He had green eyes and black hair with this edge that I found extremely attractive. I couldn't tell if he liked me back or not, but after just a few days, he started opening up to me in a way that he hadn't opened up to anyone else yet. When I asked what got him in this place, he smiled and said, I kept breaking into abandoned buildings to paint. The cops got tired of catching me. His answer made me have butterflies. SMH. From there, Phil and I became inseparable. During art therapy, he'd sketch portraits of me while I wrote him poetry I'd never show anyone else. You remind me of a young Jane Austen, he'd say, and I'd melt. Here was the weird part. Other patients would stare at us during group meals like they were disgusted, but my little fucked up brain convinced itself that they were just jealous of what we had. I'd be jealous too if I saw a handsome boy listening to Nirvana with another girl. Literally no one supported us. The nurse would linger nearby whenever we were together, pretending to organize medications. It was like everyone was making sure I was safe or something. Fast forward 3 months of our screwed up love story, and I was ready to be discharged. The nurses were letting me leave the psych ward. Phil seemed different, intense. He held my hand through dinner and wouldn't let go. Promise you'll wait for me, he said. I'll be out in just a few weeks. My sister is handling everything. I promise, I said. My parents picked me up on a Thursday. Phil watched from the window, tears streaming down his face. 2 weeks passed. I expected him to send me a letter or something, but there was nothing. So my psychotic self somehow found Phil's sister's phone number and called it. She answered on the third ring. Hello? Hi, I'm looking for Phil. I think he's your brother. We met at the psychiatric facility in Perth Amboy. There was a long pause on the other end. Yes, this is Phil's sister. How did you get this number? I didn't want to tell her that I got it from researching him online for over 40 hours that week, so I just lied. Oh, he gave it to me before we left. Is Phil okay? How is he doing? I spoke fast, trying to get her to stop thinking I was weird and just update me on how the love of my life was doing. Suddenly, her tone changed. Her voice became shaky, like she was scared. I need you to listen very carefully. My brother's name is Herbert, not Phil. He's been in the psych ward at Perth Amboy for 3 years. My stomach dropped. What? What are you talking about? He told me he's only been there for 4 months. She took a deep breath. He has a severe identity disorder. He doesn't even know who he is. He changes names and identities a few times a year. I guess you met him when he decided to be Phil. Her voice cracked. Did he tell you why he was in there? She asked. I answered, for drawing paintings in abandoned buildings. But even I wasn't sure anymore. She sighed. He pushed our mom down the stairs during an episode. She hit her head on the concrete. He stood there laughing while she died. He thought she was a demon.